It's Zoe DeLuca here and welcome back to Social Media Marketing for Network Marketers. We're covering part 6 of Twitter domination. Today we're going to look at scheduling, integrating and automating your social media marketing. It's very important in social media marketing you're connecting and making individual one-on-one connection with people, what I call live interactions, where you're actually tweeting individually. But around that, you can build a framework of scheduled tweets and information that's being posted on multiple social media content automatically. So you're providing good value with those, and then the one-on-one integration with your day-to-day tweeting and social media posting. So how do you do that? There are two consolidator or integration sites that I recommend in social networking. The first one you may have heard of, it's called friendfeed.com. The one that I use more and actually integrate friendfeed into is called ping.fm. Here's friendfeed, and it's a place where you can come in, sign up for a free account, and you can add all of the additional social media and networking sites that you're using, your bookmarking sites. You can add those memberships, and you can have almost like you have your following on Twitter. You can have one group of friends all feeding your content and your links into a central site. What I'm going to show you today is ping.fm. Now this one we touched on earlier when we were looking at the Hootsuite application, because Hootsuite will allow you to use Ping to send your tweets out. When you first come in, it's going to look like this. I suggest you sign up. Again, it's a free account, email address, pick your own password and click sign up. I'm going to log you into my account. Now yours will look a little different than you because you won't have social networks set up. All you need to do is when you first come in here, click on the add more networks, and it will ask for your username and password to access many of these different sites. So what I do is, instead of just posting on Twitter or just posting something on Facebook, when I have good quality tweet that I think all of my social media contacts would like to read, then I can come in here and post the message in this box here and ping it, and it will go out to every one of these social networks that I have linked up. You can create groups and set up different groups so your content only goes to certain networks within each group, but I'm just going to use my default one today. But taking that a step further, what I recommend you do is use that within Hootsuite to come back through Ping. Now I've logged into my Hootsuite account, which I did cover very well in the last video in this series. Once you have set up your information in your ping.fm account, then you simply need to come into your Hootsuite account, click on where it says launch, into settings and social networks, and add social network on ping.fm and enter your Ping name, your application key, which will be sent to you again from Ping, and a particular group if you want it sent to that. So if you only want to use one particular group in your ping.fm account when you're sending posts out, make sure you note that here. I have set that to default because that's the one I want to use in Ping. So where to find your application key? If you click on the application key here, you will see it opens up and explains all of that. It's something that you do need to get from Ping. Now mine's been shown because I already have that set up, but otherwise it would go through and prompt you to get that from Ping. My account's already set up. I'm just going to close that and show you how to use it. Once you have it set up, you will see the little P symbol occur up in the upper right hand corner. Now I'm going to type a tweet. I'm going to send something out about my content, but instead of just tweeting it, I'm going to send it out through Ping so you can see the difference. I've gone to our blog at markandzoe.com and I've just posted an article here. It's actually a post with videos on this particular Twitter training. So I'm going to use this as a live example of how to use Ping and Hootsuite to maximize your social media exposure. Again, I'm going to copy and paste a very long link from the blog post, take that over to Hootsuite, shrink the link to the box and paste, and then hit shrink it. It will put the shortened link up into the box, but I'm going to type a message onto the front of that as well. Now we have the message social media marketing for network marketers video series on how to use Twitter efficiently, effectively and professionally with my shortened link. Now this time, instead of just clicking send now, what I'm going to do first is go over and click on the little P symbol, my ping.fm, has a check mark on it, and then I will put in send now. That has now posted to everything that was in my ping.fm default group. So if you check on my Twitter account, it will have posted there. See it here, social media marketing, and with my shortened link. If we look at our Facebook page, hit refresh, there it is there as well with a link, and it will be on the Delicious and the Dig and all those other things I had on my ping.fm account. Now most importantly here, do not ping every single piece of content that you create, and make sure that you are pinging other people's content as well. If you provide good content, then pinging it out is a very efficient way to share that across multiple platforms. Let's take that one step further. Now you remember the social oomph that I spoke about very early on in the video series. We're using this to send direct messages, auto messages, setting up auto following. My recommendation for this is that you go to the paid version if you're going to do that. My affiliate link is on the bottom of this. Social oomph, you should already have your account set up, but to take it a step further, if you've upgraded to the paid version, you can schedule your tweets. So for both Hootsuite and Social Oomph, you can schedule a tweet in terms of just sending it a little bit later in the day. But in the paid version of Social Oomph, you can schedule recurring tweets. Now, you can't just get a message to go over and over and over again on Twitter. That is seen as spam. But what you can do is go in and add a new scheduled status update. And you can either use a draft of one that I've created earlier, and I have a lot in here because I use this a lot. But I'm going to create a new one, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy in and paste in the message that I just sent. Social Media Marketing for Network Marketers video series, how to use Twitter efficiently, effectively, and professionally. Now the content in this video series is something that will help a lot of network marketers. They're looking to work on the internet. It's not a sales call. It's not a sales page there. I mentioned my social media shortcut service a couple of times, but that's not the intent. It's really about giving great valuable content. So I believe that that is a post worth sharing multiple times. Now you could come in and schedule it for multiple different times within the day or the week, scheduling it so that perhaps my guys in Australia see it, and other times there's more activity in USA and Canada, etc. What I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to set this up to publish once every 3 to 6 months. Let's have a look at it. So rather than publishing it right now, because I have just pinged this, okay, we're doing this live, I'm going to set this to publish weeks from now. And I'm going to set it to publish 12 weeks. So that's 3 months from now. Now, rather than putting it on my Facebook, my fan page, and as you can see, I've set up multiple accounts for Social Oomph too. I will do another training on very advanced Social Oomph. It's an incredibly powerful tool at the paid level. But I want to show you this one function today. If you click on the ping.fm account, you can then schedule that to recur. So if you expand where it says recurrence, expand this section. Again, you can't do this on Twitter, but you can do it on a ping account that posts to Twitter. And if you like, you can set up an account in your ping, set up a group within your ping account that just posts to Twitter. So it still allows you to have a recurring tweet. Don't spam that. Don't lose that great function that we have by using it inappropriately. So I'm going to recur this tweet and post it out once every 12 weeks. And as you get more and more tweets and content coming off your blog, if you have these evergreen posts that mean it's going to be great content 12 weeks from now. Obviously, things that are happening daily won't be, but this will still be great content 12 weeks from now. It will still be great content, I would say, 6 months from now. And I'll look at it after that, depending on how many changes are made in the social media networks. Anything on personal development, mindset, thoughts and tips on becoming a business owner, anything like that that I consider an evergreen post, then I'm happy to share that as a recurring post. I press save. And that is now set in my Social Oomph account to be posted to ping and out to all of my social media networks once every 3 months on complete autopilot. And you can see here, I have a lot of posts like that are going out. For some of them, it's once a year, once every 6 months. The majority are probably going out once every 3 months or so, where I have a video series. I will put them a week apart, but coming out every 3 months. This one, I've done the whole video series in one post, so I'll only have the post going out every 3 months. Absolutely putting your social media marketing on steroids. So that brings me to the end of Social Media Marketing for Network Marketers Twitter Domination. In this series, you will have learned to design and set up a powerful profile, establish your follower base, keep adding those followers with balanced followers and following ratios. So it's important you're building out that follower base all the time. Delivering quality content and tweets that is targeted to the particular niche and the type of people that you are trying to attract into your network marketing business. Remember to interact with other people in the social networks, not just always be pushing your content forward. Develop your strategy for your tweet scheduling and your tweet delivery method to use. I highly recommend that you use the tools in Social Oomph and Hootsuite integrated into Ping.fm. They have become very, very valuable for me. And if you sign up and start using those tools and applications, it will really make your social media marketing so much more efficient and effective. I'd love to hear your feedback on this video series. You can catch me at Twitter at @ZDeluca, or find our Facebook page, facebook.com/Mark and Zoe. Please feel free to share this through your social media marketing networks.